Hello anime lovers, welcome to the Anime Mind channel. Today I'm going to explain the second episode of Tomb Raider King anime. So without further ado, let's find out the rest of the story. So far, we've seen Joohoon travel back 15 years in time and meet some local gangsters he used to work for. Park pulls out a dagger and attacks Joohoon, but Joohoon calmly snatches it from him. Joohoon declares, "Now this dagger is mine." He then activates the dagger's power, allowing him to see inside people's bodies. The remaining people come to attack him. Joohoon disappears and quickly cuts them down, telling them to give up and give him all their money. Next, we see Park's sister, Kiyoshi, who discovers that Joohoon beat them all. She can't believe it. Park says he suddenly felt super speed, as if Joohoon were a different person. Kyunju asks how much money he took from her. Park reveals all the money in his account and the Buddha statue, which Kyunju becomes furious with and demands he get back. Meanwhile, Joohoon sets out to sell the statue, but the shopkeeper tells him it's worth no more than 500 won. "Just throw it in the trash," he says. Joohoon knew the statue was valuable, as Park was being so fussy about giving it up. Then the system tells him there's something inside. Joohoon opens the bottom of the statue, and a bottle containing drugs emerges. Joohoon reports this to Detective Kim. Meanwhile, Kyunju is apologizing to the chairman for losing the Buddha statue. Just then, the police arrive, having already arrested Park. Kim says, "We've learned you guys sell drugs hidden inside statues." They even have the bottle that came out of the Buddha statue as proof. They've even begun searching Kyunju's warehouse. Kyunju wonders how they found out about the warehouse. But a pass is required to open the rooms. Then Kim learns from the radio that they found 600 statues in the warehouse, all containing drug bottles. Kyunju doesn't understand how they opened all the rooms. They all had different passports attached to them. Kyunju is also arrested. Kim says, "Someone needs to talk to you." She recognizes that the voice is Joohoon's. Joohoon had ordered the police raid at his place, and he still remembers all the room passes. He advises Kyunju to change his passport every few days. Anyway, now face the jail time. Joohoon will receive a reward of 100 million won for reporting this to the police. Now that the money has been secured, Joohoon decides to go home and rest for a while. He'll set out to find the tomb tomorrow morning. But he sees that a large pile of earth has appeared at the site of his former home. It means a tomb has been found. The military is standing outside the tomb, and Linda, an American CIA agent, is telling someone on the phone that the government hasn't found out about the tomb yet. We'll start our work quickly. Just then, he encounters Japanese excavation agent Kiyoshi. They both came to Korea for the tomb to steal its relics. Joohoon listens in on their conversation. He wonders if these people know how to get inside the tomb. Perhaps they don't have much experience. Then lines of red words appear before him. Joohoon explains that this is the tomb glyph, meaning the language of relics. It's written on the outside of each tomb and contains all the information related to that tomb. If someone reads it, they can learn everything from the tomb's entrance to the tomb, including where the traps are located. Joohoon tries to read it, but the system tells him that he has unlocked a new skill that allows him to read and understand any language. Thus, he has unlocked 2 basic skills, with 2 remaining. Joohoon then finds the tomb's entrance. He opens it with his dagger, causing a light to shine in the sky, visible to everyone else. Seeing the tomb's entrance, Linda and Kiyoshi also try to enter. Joohoon finds a pond of water. He drops his dagger into the water, causing a large snake to emerge from the water, which can speak. The snake asks, "Who threw this dagger into the water?" Joohoon replies, "Hey, I'm right here, down here, can't you see?" The snake opens its mouth, revealing 2 swords inside, 1 gold and 1 silver. It asks Joohoon, "Which one did you drop?" Joohoon recognizes them as relics called the golden sword and the silver sword. There's a famous story called Mercury and the Honest Woodcutter, in which a woodcutter's axe falls into a river. Mercury, the water god, then shows him a gold and a silver axe and asks, "Which one is yours?" The woodcutter replies, "His axe was made of iron." Pleased with his honesty, the god gives him a gold and a silver axe as well. This story is famous in every country, and anyone can easily solve this riddle. The snake says, "Tell me quickly." Joohoon replies, "Neither of them is mine." The snake exclaims, "What an honest man you are." Then he shows Joohoon his own dagger. Joohoon thinks to himself, "Now I'll say this is my sword. Then he'll give me the gold and silver swords, and this trial will be cleared." But Joohoon has other plans. He asks, "Can I see this sword up close?" He then picks up the dagger and slashes the snake's mouth with it. Enraging the snake, Joohoon says, "I don't trust you. Even if I solve the puzzle, it doesn't guarantee I'll get the reward, and even if I do, I'll become a murderer." The snake asks, "How do you know about this?" Joohoon replies, "The same thing happened in America. These gold and silver swords manipulated their users and turned them into serial killers." The snake now attacks Joohoon, but Joohoon ducks aside and declares, "I won't spare you." He then plunges his dagger into the snake's head, telling it to accept defeat. The snake says, "Do you think you can defeat me?" Joohoon says, "I'll see how long you can last. I'll force you to obey me." With that, he pushes the dagger deeper, causing the snake immense pain. Joohoon explains that relics can be used in 3 ways. Affinity, which means befriending the relic and working with it. Dominance, which means controlling the relic and making it obey you. And synergy, which means having a deep connection between the user and the relic. For example, a musician can quickly develop a connection with a musical relic, and Joohoon wanted to gain the relic through dominance. The snake now goes underwater with Joohoon. He refuses to give up and tells Joohoon to get off him. Joohoon says, "In this second life, I won't listen to anyone. Obey me and surrender, or I'll destroy you." Joohoon then destroys the snake. As soon as it's over, Joohoon gains both a gold and a silver axe. His third skill, tub excavation, is also unlocked. He also gains the title of Relic Abuser, meaning his dominance trait increases and his affinity trait decreases. Just then, Linda and Kiyoshi arrive, and Joohoon, seeing them, hides. Kiyoshi throws his relic into the water, but this time, nothing happens because Joohoon has already killed the snake and taken the relics. Kiyoshi wonders why nothing happened. The prophecy said to throw a relic into the water, which Linda realizes means the Japanese agents have a prophecy-making relic. Just then, the cave begins to collapse, meaning the tub was about to close, and the two escape. Meanwhile, the men in the park are discussing how the police took all their statues and even put their boss in jail. That means these people are now unemployed too. Sungwoo says that all this happened because of that Joohoon. We have to teach him a lesson. The other 2 men start to entice him, saying, "You should be our new boss." Sungwoo says, "Yes, why not? I'm a real man, after all." Just then, he gets a call from Joohoon. Seeing this, Sungwoo is terrified. He picks up the phone and Joohoon says, "Why did you take so long to answer? Do you want to die? I have a job for you guys." Meanwhile, Kiyoshi is wondering how his mission failed. Then he learns that the prophecy has been repeated, predicting that a Korean man will take the relic sooner. Kiyoshi wonders why the future guide didn't tell him this earlier. Perhaps he doesn't know how to read Japanese properly, which is why he was late. Kiyoshi is advised to be wary of the Korean man, who has a terrifying prophecy that he will swallow the entire world. Meanwhile, Joohoon tells Sungwoo that he needs to go to Midas. Midas is the world's largest auction, held in Las Vegas. Kevon must have gotten his first relic there. Joohoon wants them to go to that auction and keep an eye on a man named Jack. Jack is a fake name for Ken. Sungwoo says, "How can we go there? You got our shop shut down." Joohoon replies, That's your problem. I'll pay you well for this job. And if you don't listen to me, I'll kill you. Sungwoo and the others are terrified. Joohoon prepares for the next event. Just then, he hears news of a man attempting to kill himself. Joohoon remembers that events are always held whenever such an unfortunate incident occurs. Then, he bumps into Kiyoshi. Joohoon thinks this man is the one who came to collect the relic. If it's here, it means a tub is about to appear, because by this time the Japanese had already acquired the prophesied relic. And Kiyoshi also has one. And Kiyoshi wasn't hiding it because not many people knew about the relic. Joohoon doesn't know what the relic does, but he decides to steal it. Kiyoshi was yelling at him the entire time. So Joohoon throws a beer in his face, which enrages Kiyoshi even more, saying, "You ruined my clothes. Now pay for it." While cleaning his clothes, Joohoon says, "Oh, I'm poor. Where will I get the money?" And in the process, he steals Kiyoshi's relic. Kiyoshi's ID had also fallen down, which Joohoon returns to him. Kiyoshi thinks he shouldn't let people know he's a Japanese agent. Just then, an earthquake strikes, meaning a tub is about to appear. Just then, Kiyoshi gets a call. Kiyoshi says the prophecy was correct. A tom is about to appear here. But the other person says that another prophecy states that the Korean who stole the previous tom's relic is somewhere nearby. And it also says to beware of beer. Hearing this, Kiyoshi realizes that the boy who spilled beer on him is the Korean from the prophecy. This means that Kiyoshi has discovered the truth about Joohoon, and the episode ends here. So friends, I'm finding this story interesting. Also, many scenes involving manhwa have been cut. For example, Joohoon also has a roommate. Not a single scene of him is included in the episode. Anyway, to find out which relic Joohoon will steal, be sure to watch the next episode. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and let us know in the comments. If you're new to our channel, Anime Mind Explained, be sure to subscribe and press the bell icon. I'll see you soon with the next video. Thank you.